back to a quick few stocks here I mentioned before. SNPS, Synopsis. That's one that looked really good. Holding up pretty well here, so that's one you want to keep your eye on. WyckoffSMI.com, stock Discord. 20 bucks a month if you're in the crypto Discord, 40 bucks if you're not. Path, P-A-T-H. Another one I nibbled on for some early clients down there at 21.50. But that's one that could look pretty good as well. I'm going to throw an alert on that thing back there above my head. Let's put that up there. ODP I mentioned as well, same type of thing. Under pressure, so I'm not really wanting to buy these yet, but I got my eyes on them. That one could be interesting. You can see the Wyckoff labels on these things. Looking halfway decent on some of these. That's ODP. Same thing, Path. Looks like it's doing a backup. KNSL looks pretty good as well. Maybe back there at 380 where I got an alarm on that one. CTAS has continued. I mentioned it coming off the highs, but still extremely strong. AMD has been a strong one. You can see that 15 bucks off the highs. Amgen I hold in long-term portfolios. That one could have a backup maybe somewhere here, but it's holding in. Arthur J. Gallagher. My brother used to run their Miami division. That one's just been an unbelievable long-term hold. Apple I mentioned. We had a little bit of divergence at those highs. You can see, let me zoom in a little bit on that one. You had the OP continuing to hit new highs, which is buying, but price kind of double topped and then tested the highs. That looks not very good. I mentioned that on Twitter today before it got slapped even more. That one looks, I don't know, it looks like an up thrust and a test. That one you're going to want to sell maybe on a last point of supply. So we'll look at that as well on the bear side. I mentioned today, let me go back to this because per Elliott Wave, Elliott Wave Theory, ElliottWave.com, that on the stocks here, the percentage of bulls in the most recent Investors Intelligence Advisors survey rose to 57.7%, highest level in 2.5 years for stocks. Bulls outnumber bears now 3.41 to 1. That's a 2.5 year extreme. So everyone's bulled up, everyone's long. Managers are, I think, 100% long on many things. So stocks could get a little frothy here with the Fed not being too accommodative. So be careful out there on the stocks. Disney, nice add at 85. Chart was tough for me. I mean, we talked about it down there at 85 and things. Maybe it was something to buy for longer term. Just can't get that chart figured out. I mean, a little bit of accumulation at the lows. Maybe that's a backup there at 89. So again, if I turn bullish on stocks, that's definitely one you probably could, won't get you in too much trouble. You could add on. Bad news is probably already overdone there. So might be one you can add on weakness and pyramid that thing a lot higher because it's been beat up. Again, we manage stock portfolios through Charles Schwab, crypto portfolios through trading APIs if you're interested. Pfizer, I don't have that one on this screen, but let me grab it. That one's been life sucked out of that as well. Daily chart. You see it's been falling without a lot of sell volume, but we've had some come in here in the last 3 weeks. So that would kind of look maybe that, that was a selling climax. Automatic rally, we're coming down for a test with a lot of sell volume coming in. We're definitely oversold. So I would call that. Let's label that right now. Might be why if nothing else, you could trade a little bit down here. Scalp it back and forth. Buy that when we get friendly on the general market. Normally those are good setups when you got sell volume coming in and prices holding. So that's what we're trying to do here. So again, Pfizer's not on my radar, but that's something I might want to look at here. We're going to put a gold on that. Just my opinions. SoFi, for Harsh, what's going on? That had that big gain there in the last couple days. I've already got this one marked up. This backup got a little deep, so maybe it's a sign of strength and a LPS. We did have some decent volume out of the hole. I know the news there isn't the greatest. So again, for there, all I could do is try to buy that when I get friendly on the general market. See if that thing can turn up again. I'm going to throw an alarm on that. That is one that I watch. I'm going to put that alarm back there near the high, about 909 or so. That could be one that comes alive. That could be accumulation there. Nothing flattering here since that LPS. We had the big sell volume come in and price held. So doesn't look too bad. You're welcome, DCC. PLTR, talked about that one last night. A little bit of selling coming in. Could have been a little stronger, I think, recently. Didn't do it. Again, nothing really to add on the volume. I mean, good steady buying. So again, I take a chance on that when the general market looks a little more favorable here. I'm just not, I'm worried about some selling coming in here. Stocks are overowned. Sentiment's pretty bullish. So we was looking for the Fed to, what was it, cut 6 times maybe it was in the market. Probably not going to get that anytime soon. So we'll see how tomorrow goes, see how Friday ends, go from there.